Something, he's a chonker.
Yeah, but he's only real short. He's like 5'2".
5 foot bugger all, as we call him.
You must be this high to ride this ride.
Funny thing is, he's a roofie, so like he'll go out back and he'll do like a garden shed, and he'll be like, "Boy, them up so high."
Alrighty, coming now out of the
City
red
kickboxing.
corner, James VAKE.
More than likely a sparring partner of Dan Hooker's. We'll have to see the size of him, because obviously we know that Dan spars with Izzy. Izzy's pretty big and lanky.
Izzy's only a middleweight though.
Only a middleweight. Only, she says. Middleweights are huge, ladies and gentlemen. Middleweights are big. Got the 6'4" frame. Look at the frame on him.
Can't even see which one's
James looked fairly decently sized. 77 kilos though, so averagely sized man.
And James VAKE has arrived.
Two very different looking athletes. We've got Lucas Bush, dense looking fella. We've got James VAKE, very streamlined, very cut, chiseled looking lad. Be interesting to see the height difference. Yeah, massive, as I thought. A whole head above his opponent is James VAKE. Lucas Bush looking down. Well, looking up. Good solid handshake. And these guys are in the 4-ounce gloves. Unlike what we saw before, the 6-ounce. These guys are in the 4-ounce gloves, because I do believe it is a title fight.
It is a title fight for the UFS Undisputed Fight Series title.
Relax. You're good. You're good, brother. Here it is. Nice, Lukey. Get the jab. Get that jab gun, brother. Get the jab gun. Good, Lukey. Get the jab. Establish your jab. Nice and easy. Let him come. Hit. There it is.
Right, you've got Lucas Bush in the white shorts and James VAKE in the black.
He'll come. There it is.
So far, both boys happy to trade on their feet. Feeling each other out.
Head kick attempt from VAKE.
Relax, Lukey. He'll come, Lukey. Here it is. Good. Relax, Lukey. Relax. Good.
James using his length there. Sticking the jab out down to the sternum. Up to the face. Like to see less faking from these boys, but when they're at the level that they're at, there's lots of reads, lots of information being processed at a very fast rate of...
Yep, remember this is 5 3-minute rounds, so we've got a lot of time.
A lot of time.
3 5-minute rounds, 3 5-minute rounds.
There it is, Lukey. Let it go. Top it. Get that angle out. Yeah. Go.
Good right and a left, followed behind it from VAKE. Bush doing well to evade.
Bush keeping his hands nice and high.
Good return from Bush. Got the body kick. He didn't like it. He dropped his hands afterwards. Perhaps VAKE read that. And a takedown for VAKE.
Excellent
double
double
leg.
leg takedown.
Now we'll see if Bush can use his legs. He's got his feet in the position there in the crotch. He's going to perhaps do a butterfly sweep and attempt to stand up.
VAKE on top now. Let's see if he can maintain control. And Bush has
is
taken him
full
in guard. VAKE maintaining control.
And Bush doing the right thing and pulling VAKE's head down onto his chest. Keeping his arms on the inside. And an elbow from the bottom from Bush. Very creative. And a good elbow, another left. Controlling the arm of VAKE.
That's it. VAKE trying to get in position so that he can
Good job for
issue out
VAKE.
the ground and pound.
It's pretty solid, and Bush is now shrimping. Moving away. And another elbow from VAKE. And a pass.
No, he didn't
Pass
manage.
attempt.
He didn't
Pass
manage to
attempt.
get over.
Good job from Bush.
Bush maintaining control, keeping VAKE down where he needs him.
So under fire, he's still very coherent. He's got that arm locked, and he's let go for an elbow now. So perhaps not the wisest decision. Controlling that arm would have been a much better choice for Bush there.
Needs to get out of there. VAKE again tried to step over and didn't manage
Bush
to get
did
out.
not let him.
No, Bush maintaining guard.
Very smart choice.
Is it though? Not able to do much off his back.
Well, that could be the option here. We understand that when in inactivity, the referee will stand you up. And Bush could hold on here
It
and
looks
just
like
stop
VAKE
the
is still
movements.
trying to step over that leg to get mount.
He's in half guard currently. And Bush has got a shin across the
His back
hips.
leg, yeah.
Shin across the hips of VAKE.
VAKE trying to rain down that ground and pound, trying to do some damage.
That left arm is in quite the position for building up some power. He's got a lot of leverage there. He's choosing to use the right.
VAKE putting in the work from the top. Bush trying to minimize damage by keeping VAKE close.
And Bush looking like he's on his way to standing up. Good job to stopping that full mount attempt.
Excellent bottom work there by Bush. Handled
Very technical
himself
round.
in the guard.
Very technical round. Here's a replay. Alright, we'll see where we go. We'll see if VAKE's decided that he likes being on the ground, that he feels like he's got the advantage, and we'll see if he'll put him back there again. And Bush, knowing full well that VAKE's a heavy opponent, he's got heavy hips, see if he can stop him from taking him down this time. Round 2. 5 minutes. Heavy
VAKE
punch.
hit him with a heavy body shot. And VAKE with those heavy hands.
5-punch
Really
combination
finding
there.
homes for them. Couple more
Bush
of those.
egging him on, saying, go on, throw some punches.
It's a beautiful striking there by VAKE.
And a to switch his stance from VAKE, throwing that left leg now. Oh, high to the jaw, and a good chin from Bush.
Yeah, going in with that knee. Now he's got pressure controlling him against the cage. Will he decide to take him down?
He's isolating that left leg with his hip. Bush doing the right thing, widening his stance.
And the takedown came easy to VAKE.
And Bush not quite having the frame to be able to post off with his legs and be far
Yeah,
enough away from the arms of
Bush needs to
VAKE.
free that leg so that he can close his guard. VAKE doing a good job of sitting on that foot so he can't get it out.
Or perhaps use it to butterfly. Bush could just push away, create some distance. No, he's chosen full guard.
I knew he was going to go full guard. He didn't have a choice. He didn't have the movement because of the fence.
I don't think he had the strength to lift VAKE off him. He's quite a big guy.
He's quite a big guy, and he's sitting really heavy in those hips. VAKE again displaying excellent ground and pound.
The ref watching very closely, but it looks like Bush is working. He's got him into half guard now. Might be a slightly better position, but we've seen a lot of people finished from this position. Isolating the limbs now. He's got one of the legs, and he's trying to get the arm pinned to the mat.
So Bush in a very disadvantageous position right now.
VAKE working really hard. There we go. He's opening him up a little bit. He's putting his head on the chin of Bush now to control his posture, keep him flattened out so he can't shrimp away from these punches.
That's it. Keep working.
Bush
Flatten him
striking
out.
back from the bottom. I don't think that's the best. I don't think that's the best choice here. Gotta
And
work
Bush has
on
got him
positioning.
back in full guard again.
Perhaps he's just trying to show the ref that he's still in the fight.
Bush's corner calling for elbows from the bottom.
Just under 2 minutes left here, and VAKE's had top control for a while now. With Bush seeming to be slipping in between half guard and full guard. Not advancing very far. And look at the strength of VAKE. As soon as the posture changes and Bush
flattening
curls
Bush
up,
out.
he flattens him out, and he puts his shoulders on the mat, and then he starts to rain down punches again. See?
Here he comes.
He'll sit up and he'll start striking very soon. And Bush not seeming to be much of a submission artist, not trying to set anything up.
The display of ground and pound coming from VAKE is incredible. He's using
methodical.
such power.
It's methodical.
Yeah.
He's thumping these shots in.
He really is. Bush doing such a fantastic job to change position constantly, try and stay out of danger.
And going back into full guard here. Not locked in, but using the shin to push off the hips. Now he's locked in full guard.
Neither fighter looks to be trying to go for any type of submission.
Just grind him out, pound him out. That's what it seems to be the objective of VAKE.
Seems to be, just pound him. That's it. Jake has
Bam!
postured
Elbows
up.
from the top. Call for more elbows from the corner of VAKE. Little heel digs in the kidneys. Yeah, they're uncomfortable.
It's all points, it's all movement, it's staying active.
Too
But
right.
VAKE
too right.
definitely in the more advantageous position here and using it well.
And that's round 2. Another technical one.
Third and final round. Referee is calling for seconds out. Fan of those white shorts. Cage is locked and action is back on.
No touch of the gloves, just straight to the punching. VAKE determined to put his man on his back. Probably. And Bush determined not to be there. Reaching down a little bit for a leg kick. Perhaps VAKE could set up a right head kick now. Ooh.
And we're back where we started. We're back down
Into
on
half
the ground.
guard. VAKE on
Half
top.
guard. VAKE controlling.
And Bush.
Lucas Bush trying his best to keep VAKE at bay.
Got to ask yourself here, when is the ref going to see anything that shows any resistance from Bush? Because he, in this
He is
position,
constantly changing position and he
changing
is moving,
positions.
so he is fighting back.
he's fighting back, but he's not advancing his position to a better position.
No, he's not.
He's changing between two terrible ones. And he is absorbing strikes, and then he's striking back. He's striking back, but they're not very significant. Isolating a leg now is VAKE.
He's stretching Bush out, making him nice and flat.
I'd like to see a Kimura. Finish the fight. Finish a fight from here. You can get an Americana from here. You get a arm triangle from here.
He's halfway in a Kimura.
You get a knee bar from here. If he lowers his hips a little bit more, slips his leg around like he was going to, and then flattens out, excellent. Think about submissions, boys.
Yeah, neither seems to be working for any kind of submission here.
No.
Both seem quite happy just pounding on each other.
Yeah.
Which,
You
I mean,
can't hold it against them. They're having fun. This is what they want to do.
this is what the fight game is, folks.
I mean, if I was in this fight, I'd want to be VAKE. On top, smashing.
But I'd want to be advancing my position as well, and I'd like to see him
Correct.
step over to at least try and get mount. Because if he could free that leg, step over and get mount, he would have
if
a
he gets
lot more
mount
control.
in this round, the fight's over. I
Side
believe.
control. Sort of semi-side control.
Yeah.
Semi-half.
At the moment, he's just trying to lift the right knee of Bush, just like he is now.
Yeah.
Just like it is now. He's trying to get it lifted
Needs to
off the
slip that
ground
leg out and
so he
mount.
can slip the leg out correct.
Yeah. Oh, Bush is doing a great job of hanging on to that leg. I'll tell you, for all the licks he's taken, Bush has done certainly a great job of
he's
messing up VAKE's game.
durable as heck. Like the guy's still in the fight 100%. It's just position. He's not able to advance his position.
Bush's corner calling for him to get up off the mat. Let's see if he's able to do so.
Ref watching closely now. I remember from the Ultimate Fighter season 6 or 7, I think it was, there was Roy Nelson. He was saying that when you're in a position like this, you look at the ref and you count the punches. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 unanswered strikes, significant strikes, and you've got to give up. The ref's got to stop it.
And that's what we're looking at here. We're looking at a barrage of downwards punches from VAKE. And let's see whether or not Bush has any kind of answer.
And that's what happened.
And that's the fight is over. And that's exactly what you just said.
Mystic Mac.
Unanswered punches. There's no point arguing with the referee, my friend. They were unanswered punches. We all saw them. And here's the replay.
And we are back. We will wait for the official decision. Lucky fan getting a water bottle there.
No, it's mouth that apparently. Dan Baker holding up the belt.
Awesome job,
Great job
James
there,
VAKE.
James. They've just turned the lights on. Everyone go home now. As we go ringside for James VAKE.
Awesome, brother. I've been feeling you're good in the ring. Did you feel brother next to you while you were fighting?
Yeah, I feel him today. I think you know that he's there right now. Moments of and probably hit
Awesome, brother. Proud of you, brother. I'm sure your brother's looking down on you, proud.
All right, the winner, James VAKE from City Kickboxing,
With a heartfelt speech there.
dedicating the fight to his brother.